Hello, good afternoon. My name is Miguel Salazar from Group 2008, Team 1, WIP, which basically consists of creating plastic wood from plastic and eco-friendly waste.
Hello, my name is Andrea Gire Garcia Gomez, and I'm going to present our STEM project called Wood and Plastic. This project consists of creating a material called plastic wood, which is made from a recycled material such as PET plastic, sawdust, and eco-friendly resin. The main idea is to reuse these materials, which are usually considered waste, and transform them into a resist and useful materials. Our purpose is to reduce pollution, prevent excessive tree cutting, and show that it's possible to create a sustainable alternatives to traditional wood. This project is based in two main problems. The first problem is excessive tree cutting, which damages the environment. The second problem is plastic pollution because a lot of plastic is not recycled. Our project helps solve this by reusing plastic and sawdust to create a new material. This project is connected to CDH number 9, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure, because it creates an innovative and useful material for things like furniture and construction.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Miguel Salazar, and our main prototype works as a highly resistant board which demonstrates that it is possible to create wood-like material from recycled components. The material functions based on the bonding of particles through a binding agent. The shredded plastic and sawdust are combined as the structural base, while the ecological resin acts as the component that binds and hardens the mixture. Once the mixture is placed into the mold and allowed to dry, the resin solidifies and forms a compact structure. As can be observed, the material has a firm surface with a noticeable texture, indicating that the particles are well integrated. This allows the material to be resistant to weight and as it distributes apply loads without breaking easily, and also resistant to water due to the presence of plastic in its composition, making it suitable for outdoor use. Additionally, we demonstrate the functionality by creating a complete shell set, where both the board and the pros and the pieces were made using the same material and process, both with different molds. This confirms that the prototype is not only a board, but a versatile material that can adapt to different shapes and applications. The prototype has the shape of a rectangular prism, similar to a board, with dimensions of 22 centimeters per 21.5 centimeters and 1.5 centimeters in thickness. It is composed of 50% of plastic, 30% of sawdust, and 20% of ecological resin, making it a sustainable material. Its structure is compact, although not completely homogeneous, which can be observed in the visible distribution of particles. Even so, it maintains a strong internal cohesion, giving it properties of hardness and resistance. It also presents a texture similar to wood with visible ridges that can be improved grip or friction in certain applications.
Hello, my name is Christian, and in this part of the project, I will carry out resistance tests on all prototypes with the objective of verifying how functional and durable material we create is. Our prototype was designed not only to be resistant, but also have an appropriate surface under different conditions, so we will perform different tests. This test consists of applying direct force to the prototype, in this case by jumping on it several times, to observe whether it can support the weight without breaking or getting damaged. Now we will perform a water test. In this test, water will be poured onto the surface of the prototype to observe its behavior, especially whether the water is observed or slides over the surface. With this test, we know our prototype is strong and work well. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Alexandra, and I will now present the challenge and improvements made during the construction of our prototype. During the construction of our prototype, we did not face major problems because everything was well organized from the beginning. However, one challenge we had was strength plastic bottles. Since we didn't have special machinery to solve this, we decided to cut the bottles by hand. We organized ourselves so each team member got a certain number of bottles every week. This worked well, but we know that this problem could be solved more easily in the future by using proper machinery.
Hello, my name is Snail, and our prototype helps the environment because it uses waste plastic and tree fibers, such as sawdust, to create a new material. This material is strong and more resistant to water, heat, and outdoor weather conditions. It reduces plastic pollution and protects trees. Our project aligns with SDG 9, Industry, Innovation, and Infrastructures, and SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, as we create clean, recycled, and sustainable material for construction. It doesn't pollute, is more affordable, and helps make cities more sustainable. In short, our project protects nature, reduces waste, and supports SDG 9 and 11.
My name is Alexa. During this process of creation, we learn to contribute a strategy that benefits the community without compromising the environment. Contribute the recycling and the non-over exploitation of resources. We learn to calculate proportions, contributing to the proper use of materials. We use variables, learn to develop a theoretical framework, represent our data with graphs, and use a hypothesis, which leads us to consider a possible result. We face some challenge. Grinding and curing the plastic was key in the process. We could eat, but at times it was frustrating. However, thanks to these difficulties, we discovered why PET is so pollution. Its decomposition is extremely slow and well it breaks down. It contaminates the planet. Also, when trying to grind the plastic with a mortar, it releases an irritating dust, which led us to discover the toxicity of plastic. All of these contribute to strengthening our commitment and our time management skills to meet the requirements of each deliverable within the deadline.
Hello, my name is Santiago Martinez Moran. In the future, plastic good can be improved by increasing its large-scale production, since it is an affordable and eco-friendly material. The processes could be made faster and more efficient, while improving the strength and quality of the final product. Its use could expand to areas like construction, helping reduce plastic pollution and deforestation. During this project, we developed teamwork, organization, and responsibility. We also learned the importance of recycling and how to reuse materials like sawdust, while improving our creativity and understand more about how our waste affects the environment.
My contributions include cutting 10 plastic bottles, helping to build the prototype, taking care of making the chess set, and providing financial support to the team.
Hello, my name is Christian. I broke sawdust, cut plastic bottles, paid 44 pesos, and helped build the prototype. Thank you.
My contributions to the project include current 1 4-liter water bottle and 3 1-liter bottles. Additionally, I contributed approximately 44 pesos toward the purchase of the necessary materials.
I cut two bottles of 600 milliliters and 2 bottles of 1 liter. And I got quote of the catalyst and the resin, and I cooperate by them.
My contribution to the prototype where I contributed to materials like 3 plastic bottles, and finally I helped with the production of a plastic good.
My contribution to the project was buying the resin, the mold, and curing the plastic.
My contribution to the system was curing about 3 or 4 plastic bottles, contributing money for the resin and bringing the skull.